do you have to make a hole, on the wall or on concrete? So here I have a roto drill, and here I have a hammer drill, a regular one. So I'm going to show you the difference between using one versus the other. All right, so as you can see, this is fully charged. So, and this is not fully charged. So as you can see, even having a less charge with this, it will be more powerful. But we are going to make the test, and we're going to be using the same drill bit. So I'm going to take it from here, and I'm going to put it here later. So as you can see, the first one was almost 32 seconds, so 31 seconds, and the other one was 20 seconds. So the difference is big. So if you have to make like a big holes, of course the rotary hammer drill or the rotary drill is the way to go. So I'm going to show you here a few options. So I had almost every brand. So for instance, I still have a Milwaukee. For instance, I still have a Milwaukee, and even if you spend the most expensive drill, is never going to be as quick or as fast as a rotary drill that you can see here. Even if you buy the cheapest one, it's going to be much better. So for instance, for drills, I like a better Rigid. Rigid is a better brand, or is at least is more powerful. So when you see, for instance, I'm going to show you another screen. So for instance, when you see a hammer drill and you see a big body, usually a big body means it has a lot of power. So if you see a little body like you see here, it doesn't have much power. Of course, you're going to have a little bit of everything. You're going to have only the drills that, they don't have any capability to make any hole in the brick or in the concrete. So you have to search for the hammer that is on the side. But if you see here, for instance, this one looks like smaller than this one that you see here. So the one that you saw on the video is the biggest one that I was able to find, and you're going to have a very good power. If I try Bosch, I try DeWalt, I try Milwaukee, like I said, and I try also the regular Ryobi, and they don't have as much power as the Rigid one. So at least the model that they have. Sometimes it's a little bit difficult to find, but if you buy that will be great. If you have to make a big hole in the wall, the rotary hammer drill is the way to go. Otherwise, you're going to spend hours and hours trying to make a hole, and you're not going to go anywhere. So here you have another options. For instance, if you want something cheaper, also you can get something like this, with the cable. The problem with this is, it depends. Sometimes you go to people's houses, they don't have an electric outlet, handy. Also, you will spend more time, trying to search for the extension cord, also the electric outlet. And maybe you trip. I mean, if your machine is too big, maybe it will trip, the guy's breaker, and that will be a problem. So I prefer everything cordless. So if you buy cordless, you will be okay. Every tool has its place. For instance, if you're going to use the regular hammer drill, I mean, it's good. Let's say if you have to make a hole, let's say in brick, in regular brick, because it will not crack it, or you're going to have, it's going to be less likely if you do that. But if you try to go through a brick with a regular rotary hammer drill, you're going to break it. You're going to, you know, crack it, and that will not be a good thing. So that is the main thing between these tools. I have both, of course. Sometimes I use one, sometimes I use the other one. It depends on the occasion. Everything is a situation, you know. So depending on what you use is what you have to use. In this case, with this Ryobi, the HP. So if you buy the HP, is the most powerful in Ryobi. Usually in Milwaukee and other brands, they have the same thing. For instance, in Milwaukee, you will see this one that says fuel here. So fuel is brushless and is usually the most powerful option between the fuel and non-fuel. So non-fuel usually is brush and less power, and also the power consumption is going to be greater. So in this case, with Ryobi, same thing. So if you buy Ryobi, you buy the HP, you're going to have more power. Make sure that you buy the battery that is HP as well. If you don't buy the HP, it's not going to work, but you're going to have less power than if you buy the HP. Usually it's a little bit. It's not it's going to be a huge difference, but that is my advice. So as usual, I am in US, so if you want me to send you any tool or anything like that, just let me know and I can send it to you via DHL, FedEx, or anything else. Otherwise, if you are here in US, I can try to leave you the URL, the link, so that way you can buy it yourself. So hopefully you have enjoyed this class. If you have any question, please let me know, and see you in the next one.